Hello, frowns. Well, where am I? Oh, there I am. Move me down there real quick. Just down there real quick. Hinder cap. Right, wait. Hold on. Yes. Gonna look at this. Boot up this. Come on now, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, baby girl. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. God damn it. There we go. Espresso. Why they got them Goldilocks curls just so I can skull fuck them? Like, surely they realize this looks evil. Damn, she fucking said it. Rabbi Shmuley. Masterzo. God, this bitch can't read. God fucking damn it, Anna! Ew! Some hair, dog. Hell yeah. What? How? Balance this dick. That's crazy. Holy fuck. That's worse than I thought, dog. This shit make me anti-Semitic? Well then, I'll Hitler, I guess. Bro, I can't play this game and like play a video at the same time. It fucks everything up. That's insane. Hello, Captain Frisk. How are you? What? That's insane. Got dark quick. Young fellow loyal servant of the golden throne. War shall be waged, and the enemies of this imperium shall pay for their sin of existence in red increments. And I'm good. Doing well. Been a while since I played this. Been meaning to play this for a while though. Die! Oh shit. I didn't realize, Tech Marine's kinda strong, honestly. I did it. I'm the goodest. Does Tech Marine have his own champion? No. Update 13. Who's it supposed to be? Like what faction? Iron Hands, the logical choice that makes the most. I mean, sorta, I guess. Were they? Because I didn't. I didn't understand salamanders as snipers. I didn't know them for their snipers. That dude does look haggard. Iron Hands have the largest amount of tech marines of any chapter, and plus they have close ties to the Adepts. I guess they have to now, since oh, I can't. I gotta. I guess they kind of have to now, since close that for now. Their Primarch's dead. Also, thank you for the follow. Big dog. Who's your favorite chapter? Plus, Iron Mans have a special role called the Iron Father that your favorite is Iron Man. Okay. My favorite is the Dark Angels, but I wish they were more lion themed. Lionel Johnson is stupid. He's like, no, I don't want them to be lion and cool. I want them to be fake and gay. Makes me so upset. Wait. Oh no, I forgot. I don't. Whoops. Omniscient X. I don't know what build I should go with. I'll figure it out later. What? Give her a go. Quick match it for that bonus XP. want to change from Tech Marine. That would be really upsetting. Oh shit, did I forget to change the difficulty? I'm just gonna be on like ruthless and useless. I forgot which one I picked. Wait. On. Oh yeah, they kicked me. Plus's update 13 Tech Marine is getting expanded cosmetics. Nice. Well, yeah. I knew it. They couldn't handle me. Had to get rid of me. Wait. We'll do 11. Whatever that entails. The Iron Hands. Me Iron Hands.
Hold on. Like, I guess she has like a robot body. That's a machine. Like a human percent.
I gotta see what this guy says. I think he's trying to like. Oh, I need this. I need it. Women, who are you listening to? Alright, that's enough. I don't want to hear it.
Our losses shall be exchanged for
I can't think of Capcom as a pedo baiting company right now. It would hurt my feelings. So does no one else use the oh. I forget what button. Can I not what? Why can't I attack? Something's really weird right now. I can't. Is this a bug? Oh. There you go. Light combos. Heck. Oh, yo, 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 yo. So are these just like hanging out in places like these birds?
my armor with careless fun.
Noticing some frame drops in certain areas, so maybe this isn't the best one for the Swedish. I might have to use. Holy shit! There's a lot of you. Fuck.
Ventress, try again.
Yeah. You want to do that? Didn't hurt him. What do you mean? Oh hey. God, Xena, where are they? Oh God. No, don't hurt me, I'm scared. Don't attack me. Oh. You rotten bastard. Where did all you come from?
Another alien falls to the Imperials.
Another alien settler killed.
May the Emperor grant you the blessing of his glorious.
Disgusting. I fucking suck. Shit! I'm a loser. If you saw my fucking Free Fighter gameplay, definitely. Ooh, that's what you thought that would work? Oh. Big dog. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Aha. Oh, they have different stems now. Cool.
The vet. Make this vessel into an instrument of retribution.
Wait, does it just give you a chance to get full health? Or does that actually go up at some point? Oh. Okay, that's not as cool as I thought it'd be. Maybe it lasts longer than a regular thing? Like if you get hit, you could still get a full thing of healing?
Cruiser one last attack.
I'm Dim Duggadome. I kinda wish the bulwark got to use the spear. Can't see. Is my little gun strike thing different as the Tech Marine? Oh God, I should pay attention. Help me, brothers.
None undermine.
Help, man, I fucked up.
Launching frag grenade.
You'll never have a greater hive. Not a rope. I'm gonna get downed again. That has been way too long.
Quartus, I noticed that your war gear is far cleaner than that of your brothers. Properly clean, before it returns to the armory. I could speak a binaric benediction if it would please you. Conferring with machine spirits is your realm, Tellurian.
Actually, they made them the outfits I have them for. That's cool.
Take control of the console unit. Then we may exact
Need frag.
Xenos.
When I'm done, everyone will know what I am doing on this show. I know that there will come a day when I come up with a clever thing to say. Death. Alright, well. Thought. Wait, power routers with matching.
Confirm the correct markings on the main console.
Owie! Activate power routers with matching symbols. Is there one that I need to match? Or okay. I have to find the X ones. Because it's gonna give it to me. Oh, the tarantula. Ow. A Turlantula sentry gun? Oh. Need to find a sigma and an alpha. That is... Could have swore I saw a sigma symbol this way. God damn it, not another extremist. Me arse. Kill. No, I suck. I suck in fucking rock. Ash Patel, missing in action. Holy shit, he's dead. Damn. Will say, computer do be loud when playing this. Okay, well, at least now we know. Need something with a little more oomphy. A little more oomphy. In let's just watch some YouTube, I guess. Weeman, I believe, has went to Commentary Hassan. What? That's so rude, Bungie. Rude. Dog? What is that? Okay. Already all sick. He didn't use a Beretta. That's a dog shit welcome home sign. Anything like what it should be. Marvin should be in here. What is going on? You know what? For a little tribute mod, it's not that bad. fight something. Okay, so the knife is terrible. Right? I really hope he doesn't do that with every zombie. I think he does that with every zombie. Oh, he uses the gun. Nah, I'm over it. Los. Bloodwest Scavenger's gonna be a fucking. Free for people who already own the regular Bloodwest. Eye drops. Modern retro stealth. It's just sex gear, solid. It is. Jung He's heck of a nice whip. Check it out. I it type shit. Why the P90 look like that? P90 ugly as shit. Why are you holding the P7 like that? You're supposed to that. What that is? So wild. Good. Going 4,000K. Oh, Killer is Dead is coming back? The, sticking. The Bible. Hmm. I guess that's a game I should like play and finish as Metro. I own a copy of this, but can't play it because it's not backwards compatible. Dirty. Get it out of there, man. Oh, do they have a hammer fired and a striker fired? I don't know if I've ever heard of a P-30 though. Did he just have like a fucking a whole fucking stick? Is that a game? All right, ninjas. The Black Ops. A hilarious picture. I need to watch that. Whoa! Deader. Need to watch Mouse Eye review. No, I didn't. It did pop up on my thing though. Where's the IGN? There it is. We're gonna save that. Pause that. We'll watch that other one. Yeah. Also, hey Para, how are you? Bandai Namco Europe. I don't want to play something for Europe. Europe's fake. Are they gonna put Majin Ku and Majin Do and Majin Ru and Majin Slew and Majin Jew? They gonna be in there? Oh, they are making a Xenoverse 3. That's weird. I thought they were just gonna keep coasting off a 2. So much for sparking Zero, huh? Bro, I don't know, man. My fingers just can't keep up with fight games anymore. I'm getting old. I still think it's kind of a crime we didn't get Super Saiyan 4 proper GT Goku and Vegeta. As much as I really like Gogeta, that's cool. Like it, I like it. There's been so many games I just want to play. Everything's getting in the way. There's a bunch of fighting games I want to play. Oh, so they did just call it Xenoverse 3. Okay, so yeah, I saw this picture and they were calling it something else. And I was like, okay, I guess they're making a new IP. But no, it's just Xenoverse 3. Okay. Not terrible. You need. So I don't care about this game. I really don't. But I heard that this review is dog shit, and I had to listen to it. Yeah, that's what they called it. So this guy's mad that he can't be a detective in a boomer shooter. Okay. Well, tell us more, DSP of IGN. Sounds hot. That's awesome. Got racist Mises. A cheeselegger. So like, like alcohol bootleggers back in the day? Get it? We're gonna be mad about that? Are you really? Really? That's what you have a problem with in a game about mice. This guy needs to be dragged out of his home and raped. I mean, yeah, that pretty. If TLDR, yeah, you summed it up. That was a Luke reference, by the way. Did we really get mad that you had to fight a sewer gator? Did we? Huh? Like, did the cartoon aesthetic not? Like, is this guy just retarded? Like, actually, brain. Like, seriously. Like, or like hyper autistic. Really fun to see Sonic Fox get fucking washed at the big DBFZ event. Who fucked him up? Who beat him? Knew it was Troy Baker. That's not like him though. Isn't he usually like good? Like, I don't hate that guy, but he is annoying. aged about 12 years physically in 3 years' time. I feel like that. I feel like that like every other month. I feel like I'm rapidly aging and my body's deteriorating and falling apart. I'm trying my damnedest to like keep it together. So this guy's mad that the shotgun sounds like that. Even though the shotgun's probably powerful and a good weapon in the game, he's mad because of the way it sounds. It sounds too cartoony in his cartoon game! You can't hear it. It didn't. Oh! Now I have to replay it again. Fuck.
I love noir. I'll take all kinds. The hard-boiled detective, the seedy crime story, neo-noir, classic pulp, you name it, I'm buying.
Okay.
This whole time it wasn't
So when
playing.
Mouse P.I. for Hire
God damn
sauntered
it.
onto my screen the way Ilsa walks into Rick's in Casablanca, I was pretty excited about it. But noir isn't just an aesthetic to be thrown on like an old coat as you're leaving your office at the behest of a leggy blonde. While Mouse P.I. for Hire clearly understands the style and tropes of classic noir films and novels as well as 1930s cartoons more broadly, it doesn't seem to get why those things are there or how they're used to tell compelling stories. By fusing a hard-boiled detective mystery with a fast retro-styled FPS, developer Fumi Games has made a shooter that is thematically incoherent, with the apparent aspirations of its story contradicted at every point by the actual action. Of all the Steam libraries and all the PCs in all the world, Mouse P.I. for Hire walked into mine, and I wish I liked it more than I do.
It's over. You got nowhere left to run. I run toward the dream! A bright future ruled by big mice!
Mouse follows Jack Pepper, a private eye in a world where everyone is a mouse, after Wanda Fuller from the Mouseburg Herald sets him on the case of a missing magician.
I can give you more than a crumb, Jack. I can give you a magician.
As you'd expect, that spirals into a much bigger conspiracy that includes an attempt on a mayoral candidate's life and racially motivated mouse-on-mouse violence as bigger mice oppress the smaller shrews.
Racist mice. Racist mice.
Same as it ever was, even in Mouseburg. And the requisite twists and turns you'd expect from any good detective story make this tale solid enough.
I was in too deep. Way deeper than I signed up for.
What bothers me, however, is how overly referential so much of it is. The world is full of mice, so everything is about cheese. Everything. A bad guy? He's a cheeselegger.
These
As one would expect, yes.
cheeseleggers in on the shrew racket.
Run into a lady mouse with a sultry voice? It'll be described as,
Gorgonzola picante slapped on a mozzarella platter.
someone need to assure you they're telling the truth?
Swear on my mama's cottage curds.
This is charming initially, then it never stops. Everything is a reference to the fact that everyone is a mouse and mice like cheese, and when it's not, instead it'll be a reference to an old cartoon, or the fact that this is a video game.
When you jump, just act like you didn't.
I should have probably guessed the former when one of the first things I saw was a steamboat named Willie, but at least that and the reference-heavy power-ups are cute.
Look, a Luke
Constant
reference.
callbacks to classic films or other video games? Not so much. And it doesn't end there. A boss fight in the sewers? It's a literal alligator because of course it is. If you're looking for the cheese-liking foreman, Jack will quip that he doesn't look like much of a boss,
More like a mini boss.
and then laugh at his own joke. The voice actors, led by Troy Baker, do an admirable job with what they have, but nothing in Mouseburg is allowed to just be. It has to be a mouse reference, or a literally cheesy one-liner,
Cheddar. What's wrong with Gouda?
No good if you broke, Jack.
or a reference to something else.
Ticket seller. I'm going on a perilous journey, so I need your strongest tickets.
It's hard to care about anything in Mouse P.I. for Hire because it never stops making jokes about everything.
Here's
My cartoon makes too many jokes. Waiter! Waiter! There is too many jokes in my cheese mice joke game.
Jacko.
It just wants to remind you of other better things. Surely that's enough, right?
Time to find someone higher up and squeeze until they suck.
At least the shooting is better. This is the latest in a wave of boomer shooters inspired by old school FPSs like Doom or Quake, and it's a decent one at that. You start with a pistol in Jack's fists, but you'll soon acquire a shotgun, dynamite,
I ordered
gun,
a
which is just
dry
Tommy
steak.
gun, and more unique stuff like the Devarnisher, which shoots what looks like Elmer's glue that melts the flesh from your enemy's bones, leaving only a skeleton. Throw in stuff like a double jump, dash,
better
spin
hope
tail
it's
for hovering, and a slide, and Jack's got some stylish moves when the bad guys show up. This ain't Quake, but it does feel good. It doesn't hurt that all of it, from reload animations to random conversations, is rendered in an absolutely gorgeous black and white mix of sprite work and 3D models. The world building may be thin, but Mouse PI for Hire is still dressed to the nines. Even here, though, I have issues. Weapons can feel weak, especially the shotgun. It's got the audio kick of a pop gun, and there's a strange disconnect to seeing something that sounds like a kid's toy blow off some poor mouse's head as you paint the white of the world with black ichor that spews from his neck. Enemies mostly come out of doors marked with a skull.
Apparently sounds
robbing these areas of anything remotely resembling a sense of place. Levels also really like to pull the "we're gonna lock you in a room and throw baddies at you until they're dead or you are" shtick a little.
So like a boomer shooter. So like a boomer shooter. This guy was he not told what he was playing? Like, did they not tell him the genre when they handed him the game? Because clearly he didn't realize what he was playing. It didn't dawn onto him that, I mean, because he brings up the Quake reference, but then he's like, but you're a detective, and it's like, my man really can't have two ideas in his head at once. Like, yeah, your character's a detective, but the game is a boomer shooter. So, both of these ideas can, like, they can be there. You just don't do the detective work. You just kill like every detective should. Like, even LA Noire, you kill a lot. You do detective work, but you kill and shoot a lot. Yeah. My fighting game wants me to do too many combos.
Too much for my taste. None of this is game-breaking. The combat is fundamentally good enough to carry you to the end of the roughly 12-hour campaign, but sometimes it feels like being at a show that's never quite bad enough to leave. And at least on the normal...
I will say a boomer shooter being 12 hours is a little bit kind of wild. However, I also feel like I don't know, with this guy's attitude, I feel like he just sucks at boomer shooters. Probably. And it just took him that long to beat it.
difficulty, health items are so generous there's rarely a challenge. Like any good boomer shooter, there are plenty of secrets to find.
Okay, right there. You just called it a boomer shooter.
And so on. Fragile walls to blow up, and even lock safes to open with your tail, which pulls double duty as a lockpick. Some of these locks are on a time limit, or must be solved in a limited number of moves, and you only get one shot at the good stuff they hold. Others are so easy you could probably solve them by letting an actual mouse run across your keyboard. It's very jarring.
These puzzles in my boomer shooter are they're not tough enough, and it's too jarring. Oh, fuck, what are we doing here, man? Oh.
You're done with the level, it's back to the hub, which encompasses Jack's office, the local bar, store, weapon upgrade shop, and so on. My favorite thing...
This game is also only $30. Like, so... I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where I look at it and I'm like, it can't be that bad. Like, it looks like a really good, like, game if you're into boomer shooters and this, like, art style. If you're either into boomer shooters or you're into this art style, you probably like it.
Here is the baseball card minigame you can play at the bar. You'll switch between pitching and being at bat, and using the cards in your hand, players and abilities, to try to score as many runs as you can. It's fun. What I like less is the whole being a detective thing, mostly because I never actually got to do it. Any clues you find will be pinned to Jack's caseboard, and once you get them there, Jack will just tell you where to go. No work on your part required. What's the point of being a...
That being said, now that the honeymoon phase is over, I hope people realize that Resident Evil Requiem isn't a perfect game or even a 9 out of 10 game. That game's like an 8.5. The reason it's an 8.5 is because it doesn't have mercenaries at launch. And the New Game Plus shit is kind of... I don't like it. I prefer how they did it in 4.
Gumshoe if all the answers are handed right to me.
Better check it out.
Great game, though.
It began with a call.
Great game.
Routine. Familiar.
That brings me to one of my major problems with Mouse PI for Hire. Look, I hate to be that guy who brings up ludonarrative dissonance in a video game review in the year of our Lord 2026, and if you're rolling your eyes right now, I can't blame you, but it's an actual issue here. Jack Pepper is a PI who kills more people in a single mission than Philip Marlowe has in every book Raymond Chandler ever wrote combined.
I am mad that my boomer shooter lets me kill. I am mad that my detective just kills. I am a murderer. I'm not a detective. This guy is gay.
Care how corrupt the cops are. A private detective can't break into a police station and slaughter them en masse and then go about his day.
You don't know that. They could do that in this mice cartoon world.
Jack inadvertently burns down an opera house to save a guy running for mayor, and he ends up fighting an opera singer and shoots her. Is she dead? Did I just kill an actress for being angry I burned down her workplace? If I didn't, have I left her alive and unconscious inside a burning building?
Well, Billy Stone did get blown to Kingdom Come.
Brother,
Mouse PI for Hire doesn't tell me.
Thinking way too hard that. Rockable? Thanks for the follow, man. Full cartoon setting where casual killing isn't treated as a big deal? I'm shocked. Right?
And it doesn't seem to care either way.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
None of this is to say that noir cannot or should not be violent, but the violence usually has a purpose. Much of Elliot Chase's seminal novel Black Wings Has My Angel is about robbing an armored car, but the book builds to that. It's a big deal when it finally happens, and the characters have to reckon with the fallout once it does. Jack Pepper, on the other hand, is a walking catastrophe, and nobody in Mouseburg seems to care. He largely gets
One
to
of the
go about
comments
his
to
business,
this is
and
like...
Raid is a down on his luck every man.
One of the comments to this video I saw said, this guy asks for consent from the toilet seat before he sits on it.
PI, like the characters who inspired him, when he is, at best, a mass murderer.
You implying something, Mr. Pepper?
Me? Imply? Never. I just connect the dots.
Does that make for a more fun video game? Maybe. But it's bad noir and a worse detective tale. In the stories Mouse PI for Hire references, violence is an unfortunate but unavoidable part of the human experience that shatters the people it touches. Here, it's just entertainment, and that weakens the whole concept. But Will, you might say, this is a goofy Looney Tunes FPS. Why should I care about any of that? And the answer is because Mouse wants you to. It wants you to believe that this is important. You spend a lot of time talking about these characters, about putting together the clues you need to get to the bottom of what's going on, about Jack's motivation for...
Or do they just have a lot of stuff they wanted to put in the game and didn't think some... I almost said a slur. Would, think way too hard about it? Like, way too hard? Like, you're making... I feel like you're making shit up, dude. Like, you're making a problem up. I don't get it. After he gets his consent, he's sitting on the toilet to pee.
for doing the work. He allegedly needs the money, which both leads him to taking cases and doesn't track when I'm super rich from all the killing.
Nonsense. You're drowning in debt, picking up small fries and petty cases.
All of that makes a lot less sense after you've gone to Tinsel Bros Studios and single-handedly eradicated the mob hanging out there, all while doing a bunch of Tomb Raider / Indiana Jones / Conan the Barbarian.
Yes, because it's probably the point of the joke. Who in their right mind, if you were to genocide a whole building of people, and then someone comes to you and be like, you're taking petty cases, you don't see the absurdity in that? Like, the absurdity is the joke, idiot.
Impressions, as everyone says you should be an actor.
So tell us, hero, what is best in life?
This guy, someone needs to
watch the cheese melt.
Someone needs to find this guy and drag him out of his home and stomp on his brainstem.
And hear the joy.
Won't be me. Won't be anybody in my audience, but someone should.
Squeaks of my dinner guests.
Give this guy a week on the job as chief of police in Mouseburg would be the safest city in the world because nobody would be left alive to commit crimes in the first place.
I don't see him bringing up this handgun. That's the most ridiculous thing in this game I've seen so far as like guns. And this dude's apparently okay with that. He's never mentioned that.
It's hard to buy into Jack as the regular guy who needs to gather evidence I'm told he is when he just wiped out the local police department, you know?
The police barcade. We're sure went big on this one.
Mouse PI for Hire nails the aesthetics of both the 1930s cartoons and the detective stories that inspired it, and it's also an amusing boomer shooter that largely feels good as you're playing it. But its haphazard marriage of noir storytelling tropes and shooter gameplay are often at odds with each other in uncomfortable ways that weaken both aspects, and the writing is so busy making references to other things that it's actually painful to sit through at times. This FPS is solid enough if you just want to blast some cartoon.
Okay, surely you can show an example of that, where it's referencing other things. Unless, if you meant like the nods to other cartoons, like the Popeye arms, like if you're talking about that, you've lost. You're lost. You're lost in a pit of hell, and please keep going. Please keep going down that pit.
Nice and not think about it too hard, but once you do, all you'll see are the seams where disparate ideas have been fused together, and no trench coat
6 out of 10
of that moldy cheese. For more, check out our
did they
reviews
give
of
the
Pragmata
pedophile
and
game?
Requiem. And for
Did they give the pedophile game a million billion points?
Games, a very, very common trope, right? Do you like having sort of that back and forth banter dynamic in a game?
Something about this guy I don't
like this. If so, what flavor of that do you like? Or do you prefer games that are just like solo, on your own?
Where's the score at? Oh, they gave it an 8. I played the demo. I don't like it. I don't hate it. But I don't think it... I would say a 7 at best. Like, it has lazy sound design. They use stock sound effects. Like, everywhere in the demo. Unless the demo is just vastly inferior to the real game, I doubt it. I don't know, man. Am I just, like... Am I asking too much? Yeah, we gotta read the comments. Hold on.
I love Noir.
Waiter, my cartoon is too cartoony. I saw gameplay of it, and it looked cool, but I'm not spending money on Pragmata. Well, the demo's free, so you can just try out the demo. It's like, I can see the appeal for some people, but like, as a general game, I don't like it. I definitely wouldn't waste the money on it. Because every fight is like that, is like a puzzle fight. Like, you know that puzzle thing you gotta do in the like original BioShock when you're hacking the vending machines? It's like you have to do that with every enemy to be able to do damage to them. So you got to do a little like hacking mini game on the fly to fight it, and it's cool. Like, it's a neat idea, but I feel like it shouldn't be for every enemy. Maybe just for like certain types. But it's every enemy has this gimmick. Oh. The kind of guy who thinks mayonnaise is too spicy. This dude 100% asks for his toilet's consent before he sits. Look how intellectual I am, quoting all of these noir novels. You're stupid to understand what a cartoon is. Get this guy some antidepressants. Bro can't even watch a sunset without critiquing the lighting consistency. Plays mouse game, mad at amount of cheese references. This dude definitely stops at red lights in GTA. The studio didn't pay us. 6 out of 10. IGN. I'll take all kinds of noir, unless it's not my kind. Bro went into a rubber hose cartoon boomer shooter with mice expecting fucking Disco Elysium. I still never played that. And I'm not, like, Disco Elysium type games aren't my type of games. If it's every fight, then I don't think it's a gimmick is the primary. Well, I mean, yeah, but I feel like you understood what I meant, but you just wanted to clarify like that just to snark me. This man did not just complain about ludonarrative dissonance in his 1930s cartoon-styled mouse-themed boomer shooter. I mean, yeah. Keep in mind, IGN gave Concord a 7 out of 10, so that's crazy. The boss fight in the sewers is an alligator, because of course it is. I'm sorry, did you want to fight a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex in the sewers? That would actually be pretty cool. We need a new Dino Crisis. We have the RE engine. It would be fucking awesome. Don't give me Exoprimal. Give me Dino Crisis. This review is Parmesan really grating. Is Disco Elysium a point and click adventure, or is it something else? Replaced review. One piece of credit I will give Exoprimal despite having never played the game. Apparently a lot of people liked it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. Oh yeah, I've heard the soundtrack. The soundtrack is pretty fucking awesome. The game looks like it plays like a mix between Vanquish and Lost Planet. So, honestly, not a bad combo. As far as third-person shooters go. Kind of guy who eats carrots with hummus while dancing to Imagine Dragons. Wait, why does my cartoon gameplay and look like a cartoon, not like a serious dark noir detective? My man, the opera singer was a criminal dressed as a singer. It's explained in the dialogue minutes earlier. Yeah, I don't normally do this. Got 1.3k likes. 19.8 million subscribers 4 days ago. Jesus. This is dire. This is really dire. Mouse PI for Hire nails the aesthetics of both the 1930s cartoons and the detective stories that inspired it. It's also an amusing boomer shooter that largely feels good as you're playing it, but its haphazard marriage of noir storytelling tropes and shooter gameplay are often at odds with each other in uncomfortable ways that weaken both aspects, and the writing is so busy making references to other things that it's actually painful to sit through at times. FPS is solid enough if you just want to blast some cartoon money, not think about it too hard. But once you do, all you'll see are the scenes where disparate ideas have been fused together and no trench coat can hide the stink of that. You just made a joke that you were complaining about the entire time through the game. Like, you're not... Andy's a Blue Sky social user. I should go harass this man, but I won't. Ugh. Why is that $250? What? Expedition 33 necklace. $250. That AI slop game. Awesome. Well, it is now my bedtime. I must go. Super Gekito. What does that mean? That looks like a fucking Chinese or Korean slop game. Shit around the house. All right, man. Take it easy. I'm going to bed. Good night.